Hello, my darlings. Welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning to this channel today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading, check out the description box down below. I also do have certain limited offers available for urgent video tarot readings received within 24 hours that can be found on the community page on YouTube if you're interested, right? So it's a limited offer, only 11 spots available at this time. So today we're tapping into what would your person do if they got you alone, right? So what would happen and what would they do? We're also going to tap into their feelings a little bit, and then we're going to head over to the extended video where we're tapping into just their feelings, their thoughts a little bit more in depth, getting any additional messages that want to come through, and also getting 18 plus messages in regards to your situation. The extended is going to be on Patreon, and the link to that is down below. So we have 3 different groups to pick from today for what would they do if they got you alone. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous reading. So we have New Vitality showing up here for group number 1. For group number 2, we have the Love card showing up, or the Lovers. And for group number 3, we have Open Up, or the 4 of Pentacles showing up here, right? So these are the 3 groups: Ace of Wands, the Lover's card, the 4 of Pentacles. The timestamps are down below. If you're new to pick a card, how this usually goes is you allow yourself to be drawn to, carried to, or just attracted to a card that is sort of popping out to you the very most. This is all about just following your intuition and following your guidance. So whatever is popping out to you, just go with that. Go with your gut here. Your gut is going to guide you to the group that has the best messages for you at this time. Call in your higher self, call in your person's higher self. Whatever you feel guided to do is absolutely perfect. So you can pick more than one group. As always, you can pick for more than one person. Whatever you feel guided to do is absolutely perfect at this time. The timestamps are down below, and if you want to listen to the extended is posted on Patreon, and the link to that is below this video. The extended can be listened to even if you haven't listened to the YouTube portion, and vice versa, right? So let's get into the reading. Pause the video at this point if you feel like you need a bit more time. Hello, group number 1, welcome to your video. If you have picked this Ace of Wands card or New Vitality, this is going to be your reading today for what would your person do if they got you alone. So in this video, we're going to tap into what would happen, so like the overall situation. Then we're going to go into what would they do, so their exact things, how would they react, what would they say possibly to you, etc. And we're also just going to tap into their thoughts and feelings a little bit for this reading. Then on the extended edition on Patreon, we're tapping into their thoughts and feelings a little bit more in depth, and we're also getting 18 plus messages, right? So the extended is down below. That is the Patreon link. So let's see here. We have New Vitality showing up here. I'm just going to put this one here, and we're going to save these for later, because first we're just going to tap into what would happen here. So I feel like your person overall, they would be very, very happy to see you. They would feel like this is a new opportunity to connect to you here, to sort of continue working on this connection, continue building things between the two of you. They would definitely feel very happy. Like with this rainbow, it would almost feel like a miracle to them. It would feel very, very much like the universe sending them a sign, or the universe almost like sending you to them to be able to hang out, to be able to see you, to just be able to like really see you and be in your energy here. So that's just the overall vibe here that I'm getting. The Three of Wands, yeah. The energy here is a sense of a feeling like this wish or this desire is becoming reality at this time. So I'm definitely feeling like your person has been wanting to see you, has been wanting to see you lately, has been wanting to like really get you alone to talk to you. I'm hearing I miss talking to you, I miss connecting to you one on one. So I feel like there are definitely often a lot of people like around you or in some way implicated on or in this relationship. Even if they're not, always necessarily around, there's still like the implication of other people somehow. And I feel like they just really want to get you alone, just to spend a proper amount of time with you alone, to be able to like really get down to the nitty gritty, to be able to like really talk to you more deeply. I feel like that is what this person is really desiring, to talk to you more deeply and to like connect to you more in like a passionate way. That's something that they feel is missing from their life, and that is something that it just feels like you provide. So then, just with the Three of Wands here, just feels like that desire is becoming reality. So let's see what else. Like the desire is manifesting itself with the Three of Wands. What else do we have here? The Page of Cups. Yeah, they would be feeling, and just overall, there would be just a very, very beautiful situation here. The situation between the two of you would be very happy, optimistic, trusting, right? So the overall situation, the feeling that I'm getting here is like trusting and getting this sense of miracles exist, especially like with the flying pig being here, and like also with the rainbow. It's like, that genie or that gnome that awaits for you at the end of the rainbow, with the gold, with the pot of gold and all that beautiful stuff. I feel like that is how your person would be feeling towards you. They would be just so open and so happy that they're able to connect to you, and they would really be trusting the situation. They would be trusting you a lot in this situation as well, but also they would just have a lot of trust and just a lot of good feelings overall around, like surrounding the situation. It would feel like, a dream come true, a miracle of some sorts to just run into you in that way. This feels like it's a spontaneous way of you both running into each other and then sort of getting to connecting, talking, etc. It doesn't feel like it's planned or scheduled in any way. Therefore, it has this sort of loose, idealistic, miracle-ish, energy to it. Almost like I didn't know dreams could happen or things could happen. There's also a sense of pressure. So I feel like here with the Ten of Wands, your person would still feel a bit of pressure. They would feel a sense of joy here, but I feel like there would be also a pressure here because it feels like they would be on a errand of some kind. They would be doing something in relation to their work, or just they would have tasks that they want to get done. So they would feel overjoyed that they are getting to connect to you, but also I feel like they would be like on a bit of a tighter schedule, and they would feel a bit stressed around that, around all the things that they still want to get done. Yet at the same time, they would feel like so happy that they get to connect to you, that they would kind of push this off a bit and be like, I'm going to do this a little bit later, but it would still be present somewhere in the back of their head. Like, I need to do this and this and this and this. This is why I'm here outside doing these errands, getting my to-do list in check. And, here you come being all awesome. And there's this opportunity to connect to you and to bond and to talk finally, one-on-one more properly. But there's this sort of pressure or this like, like this little monster looking down their shoulder, being like, yeah, but you gotta do all these other things as well. That's how this feels like. So what else? We have the Knight of Wands showing up. So I feel like your person would definitely be like reckless. They would be like, okay, F this, whatever, I'm going to do this later. I'm going to go with the flow and I'm going to connect with my person. This is what is the most important to me right now. So they would choose you here, or at least, you know, for longer than they usually would with other people. They would be like, this is a good opportunity. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to allow the universe to give me this. I'm not going to control too much, you know, because them getting all this stuff done, they would be like controlling. But they would be like, okay, I'm going to just be impulsive and go with the flow and surrender to the flow and allow myself to be free and to just allow myself to witness what the universe wants to offer me as a gift, because this interaction feels like a gift to your person. And here we have like ultimate fulfillment, like the 9 of Pentacles. They would feel incredibly fulfilled. They would also feel very comfortable with you in this setting where you would meet, you know, in the area or the environment where you guys would meet. It would feel just very comfortable to your person, almost like a home. Maybe, you know, if you meet somewhere and you decide to go to the cafe or something like that, it would just feel very comfortable to your person to be there, almost like a safe space, like a safe haven. Maybe it would be a bar or a cafe or whatever, or just the environment that they feel very comfortable in here, right? This would be the beginning of a new chapter in your relationship as well. You would definitely really open up each other's heart through this meeting, or through being able to just talk to each other, get together more one-on-one. It does feel like it would still be quite intense for your person, because we have the next card here with just breathe coming through. So we're now looking into what would they do and what would be their thoughts and feelings here. So what would happen is literally like you would run into each other. And I feel like you possibly, maybe also you, group number 1, you would be on an errand of some kind, have this work to be done, and then you would run into this person and be like, fuck that, you know, fuck my work, I'm going to align with them. And they would do the same. I feel like they would also be like, okay, I can just, you know, slack off and not do these things that I'm responsible for or need to do right now. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to hang out with this person. I'm just going to have fun. Now just fully go with the vibe and surrender to the flow and just enjoy what is being given to me. And it's that type of energy from both of you is what I'm getting here, that is like really going to open up your hearts to one another. You're going to be able to have a very gorgeous conversation with each other, and you're both going to be able to like really talk from the heart and connect from the heart, which is also going to be very healing for the relationship and for the connection overall. Okay, so we have just breathe here showing up with the just breathe energy. It's like your person is still going to feel this very intensely, you know. It's still going to be like a rush of energy going through them. They might get a little bit tongue-tied, or they just end up staring at you. So there is a possibility here of a little bit of awkwardness showing up between the two of you with the just breathe card. There's this feeling of just, you know, being a bit awkward, being a bit shy occasionally, but also just being very ecstatic and very like energetic. The energy that I'm picking up overall is just like a hyper happy golden retriever energy. Like, I'm so happy I get to see you, to meet you, like yes divine plan, this is wonderful. So there's also just this energy of just like breathe through this, you know. A lot of energy is shifting here for the two of you. Okay, there is a sense of like new energy coming in for this connection, things really profoundly shifting through this interaction. We have the heart chakra next. So the heart chakra, I'm also seeing 11:11 on the clock, which is beautiful, right? So the heart chakra coming through here, which is just coming in with the Ace of Cups. The same message is really here with both of these, which is both of you having your hearts open. Your person might confess certain things to you as well, but they're going to do this in a very like, I feel like, gentle manner and not revealing too much about themselves. There is still a feeling with just breathe here of being a bit careful of how much they share with you, how much they reveal about their innermost feelings, but still it feels like they're going to like trust you a lot more through this connection, through this interaction. Like this interaction is going to propel this connection forward, and it's going to like initiate more trust between the two of you. Anything else with the heart chakra? I'm just getting the feeling of beautiful long glances into each other's eyes, you know, sharing, locking gaze, and just sharing that love, you know, sharing the love through eye contact. That is how I am perceiving this energy, right? Heart chakra energy. We also do have balance showing up, so temperance showing up here with balance energy. And again, it just feels like there is going to be balance here in the higher heart, the upper heart chakra, and the normal heart chakra, let's say. There's going to be just a lot of heart healing here going on an energetic level. So what will your person do? They will definitely talk to you, be overjoyed that they get to see you. They would possibly hug you, all right? If you know your person likes to hug, then they are going to hug you. Otherwise, they might be just a bit, you know, careful around that. But yeah, like this is a profoundly heart-opening interaction, not just for your person, but also for you, group number one, right? You're just going to mirror each other a lot. You're going to be in very, very similar energies, very happy to see each other, like joyful, just excited. There's this like love energy just all around here with all this pink. I'm just getting there's so much love and there's so much gentleness between the two of you, and it just feels like you're both in flow. It just feels like you're both going to be in a sense of ease when it comes to this connection. Yeah, and we have coming together next. So the Two of Cups energy, your person is definitely going to feel like this is something that's meant to be, like this is a connection that they're meant to build with you. This is a connection that they are meant to grow, to build upon. If before there were certain just questions around this, you know, certain insecurities, or your person just being like, okay, I'm not sure what exactly I want to do here, I'm not sure if I want to grow this or where I want to go here, I feel like this energy is just going to clear that up completely, all right? So they are just going to feel incredibly loved. They're going to feel also like they are getting to help you in some way here. Maybe they're going to offer you some advice or vice versa. But yeah, like your person is just, you know, they're just going to be happy. They're going to invite you for a drink or just invite you to sit down and talk to them for a little while. And it's almost going to feel like there's a bubble around the two of you, like you are the only two people on this planet and you're the only two people that matter. That is how strong this energy feels to me. And what would they do? They would definitely like approach you in a gentle way, but also very excited. They would share a lot of energy with you. This new vitality is super strong. This is like that excitement, vitality, energy that exists between the two of you, and also a newfound clarity is what I'm getting here as well. A clarity around the importance of this relationship, like how important this connection is for the two of you. There is going to be clarity for both of you around that. Okay, so let's just get one last card. I'm just feeling a gap over here. So let's just get one more card. Please, Spirit, for group number one here. In regards to what would they do if they got them alone. Awaiting results. Okay, so also moving slowly, allowing things to ground. Even though you would both be incredibly excited that you got to meet each other, that you got to see each other, and there would be so much love and gentleness and flow here, there would still be this essence or this background feeling of let's not rush into anything, you know, let's slowly just see where this takes us. I feel like your person would definitely, you know, they would want to connect and they would be so excited to connect, but also they would be careful not to, you know, get get too much into the energy of being a loose cannon now when it comes to this connection. They would still be grounded. Okay, we need to be stable, we need to be practical. That type of feeling is coming through here. And that energy of we need to be stable, we need to be practical is something that's coming through from one of their parts to the other part of their parts. So it's like they're talking to themselves here, you know, like almost like they're talking to this energy that is very excited, that's just, you know, let's go, let's have fun, let's enjoy, woo, you know. And then there's the responsible, quote unquote, part of them that's more like, okay, I know you want to have fun, I know this is incredible, this feels good, but we need to still take it easy, you know, we can't just rush into everything and have everything happen in one day. We need to sort of slowly, gradually build this up and reconnect and come together, like slowly and gradually. Here, that is how this feels like. The Six of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So definitely strong feelings of love, like a feeling of a soulmate, or just a feeling of someone from your soul group here, someone who they can really, really strongly connect to is present here. So strong connection. Your person would be feeling a strong connection with you. So let's just get a couple of oracle cards up here as well. So I'm just noticing that we only had tarot. So let's see, Spirit, what else? What would they do? What would happen? Positivity. So a ton of positivity would be present here for the two of you. What else, Spirit, for group number one? We have luck. Yeah, like, again, luck is on my side. The sense of, oh my gosh, yes, this is happening. This is divine. This is the divine plan. It's so lucky that I get to see group number one, that type of feeling. We have cleansing. Yes, I feel like this connection is also going to be very cleansing for the two of you. Cleansing for what has happened before, but also like cleansing for to just sort of let go of what has been, really, with cleansing, to let go of any thoughts that you know you might have been thinking around this person, around this connection, around this coming into being. Any doubts, cleansing out any doubts about this person really loving you, really connecting with you. Now it's going to clean all those things out here and bring in like positivity, which we have here, and playfulness. I'm hearing playfulness here. We have passion. Yes, this is also going to bring in a lot of passion between the two of you. So passion, love, connection, respect, a sense of home, finding a person that's almost like a brother or a sister on a soul level, someone who you really see eye to eye with. And the passion, like passion is going to be intense. There's going to be attraction here as well. And I feel like you're both going to be in agreement with where you're right now and where you want to take this in the future. It could be also that you agree on meeting again and talking through certain things, or just being more clear around where you want to go, is what I'm getting here. So overall, what would your person do? They would love to talk to you. They would open up their heart to you, and they would share things, still in a very grounded way, but in a way of facilitating this connection, to be more loving, and for you two to come together in more love, in more harmony, and in this sort of mutual respect, in friendship as well, you know, not just love, not just romantic love, but like in friendship as well, really seeing through each other's perspective, each other's eyes, and feeling this love and feeling this positivity and feeling the cleansing effect of this love and positivity on your connection as well, right? So a lot of things here would happen on an energetic level, but I feel like when it comes to the physical dimension, you would just feel so ecstatic, so happy, so positive, so vital, and so passionate. And just like almost like it's going to feel like there is something magical and just something so divine about this connection, this interaction with each other. So in terms of signs, what we have is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We also have Capricorn energy and Gemini energy coming through, and also Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. All right, if that resonates for some of you, we do have Libra here with agreement as well. So that's all that I have for you today for this portion of the video. Thank you so much for connecting and for sharing your energy. If you want more, you can tap in the Patreon edition. So the Patreon link is below. On Patreon, we're tapping into their thoughts and feelings more in depth, and any additional messages that want to come through in relation to your person, in relation to just this interaction. What would they do if they got you alone? And we are going to tap into exclusively also into their 18 plus thoughts, their desires, any fantasies, anything that they would want to do with you, also that is more in the mature spectrum. So we're going to tap into all of that more physical, passionate energy in the extended. The link is below this video, so you can join that or you can leave. Thank you so much for being here nonetheless. If any of you are interested in booking a personal tarot reading, check it out on my website. Also, check out the community page here on YouTube for some additional offers that I have going on around urgent tarot readings and urgent, video readings within 24 hours. So check that out. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know how this video was for you. And see you soon in the next one. Hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you have picked this beautiful love card, this is going to be your reading for what would they do if they got you alone. So in this video, we're going to tap into what would happen between the two of you and what would be happening in general. If your person got you alone, we're also going to be tapping into what would they do. So what would happen in terms of the situation, the environment, and also what would they do. And also we're tapping into their thoughts and feelings if they got you alone a little bit. Then in the extended video, the link to that is down below. We're tapping into their thoughts and feelings more in depth, and we're also going to get 18 plus messages, mature themed messages around this reading. If they got you alone, what would they do? The 18 plus version. That video or that extended video is connected to Patreon and it's listed down below. The link is below this video. All right, so let's get into it. So you have the Lovers card, which immediately just feels very warm. I feel like you guys would definitely enter into this beautiful exchange with each other. It would be like a recognition. So if your person got you alone, they would definitely energetically and emotionally, they would recognize you as an important person in their lives. So sorry, you cannot see the card, I just push it forward, right? So they would recognize you as an important person in their lives. Definitely someone who just has a lot of gravitas to them as a person, as someone they deeply, deeply respect as well here. I feel like your person would want to just spend time around you is what I'm getting here. There's just this energy of gentleness, of unity coming through here. There is a feeling of not a lot of communication, however. So I am wondering what else wants to come through here with what would happen. But here I'm getting like just this recognition of the unity that exists between the two of you, like energetically, emotionally, feeling very fulfilled, feeling on top of the world, feeling like this is it, and feeling like there is growth between the two of you. You can grow this connection, you can develop this connection into something that is blossoming, something that is really, shining. So let's see what wants to come through here. So we're going to leave these cards here for later, and we're tapping into what would happen here for group number 2. Because just the energy that I'm getting here, it's like just immediately strongly recognizing you as their soulmate, really, if I am being very, very blunt. So let's see Let's see, Spirit, for group number 2 here, what would happen between them? So we have the Page of Cups. Definitely, okay, definitely getting into fantasy world when it comes to you. So this card also came through in group number 1, but here it carries like profoundly different energy. So it does carry trust for you, trust in the intuition, but I feel like what would happen here with the Page of Cups is your person would just immediately like go into this fantasy land about what could happen between the two of you right now. So I feel like they would kind of shut down a little bit. That's the energy that I'm getting, and the energy is very cute. It feels very shy. It feels just incredibly shy. I feel like your person would be a little bit maybe overwhelmed, or just they wouldn't be expecting to be alone with you, so they wouldn't necessarily know how exactly to approach this situation. So let's just see what else wants to come through here. Let's just get a couple of more cards. What would happen here, Spirit? I'm seeing the Sun there, but it went back in. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I feel like here your person is literally like running away from the conversation. So let's see. We have the Hermit reversed, right? So the Hermit reversed coming through here. What else, Spirit? So what would happen if they got group number 2 alone? What would happen here? We have the Queen of Swords reversed as well. So as I was saying, not a lot of communicating would be happening here. One more card, please, Spirit. There would be a profound wish to communicate, but yeah, like I just feel like this person would close off. Like they would just sort of suck themselves into themselves. I hope that makes sense. It almost like they would clam up, you know. They would just get so overwhelmed over seeing you, over connecting with you, that they would just sort of shut down and maybe potentially just try to get out of the conversation or get out of the scenario. But here what I'm getting is just with the Page of Cups, they feel like they are shy, but they're not necessarily going away. Just they're trying not to communicate too much. I feel like internally this person would be thinking a lot. They would be going through like different types of like gymnastics internally, like mental gymnastics. They would be making so many of those, like different flips and all that. But just I feel like they would still be really approachable. They would still be wanting to be open to you and wanting to talk to you. Just with the Love card here, it feels like they would recognize this love, this connection that exists between the two of you, but they would still feel a little bit shocked at that, and they wouldn't know what to say. So yeah, so what would happen here and what would they do here is that you would meet, you would potentially just say a couple of beautiful hello words, a beautiful pleasant exchanges with each other. And through those exchanges, I feel like your person would immediately be feeling a lot of love come in. There would be like this influx of love, this positive energy, incredible emotions of love, or maybe even things that they have been sort of pushing away or pushing to the side, they would come up again, you know, and they would just feel incredible in your presence. And they would hear, I feel like they would recognize you as a partner, as a soulmate, as a twin flame, even for some of you, because here with all these cards, the energy feels like it's quite intense. So I feel like it could be a twin flame dynamic for you guys as well. But do take that only if it resonates with your specific situation, right? So what this person would do, however, is they would start daydreaming. They would go into their own head and just be completely in their own idealistic perception of this connection. With the Knight of Swords here, with the Queen of Swords, with the Hermit reversed, I feel like they would also, with the Eight of Swords here, they would not communicate a lot. They wouldn't know what to say to you. And I feel like here with these cards, it would be maybe an awkward situation a little bit, like there would be some awkward silences here, because just your person, I feel like, would be difficult to talk to. Like you would have to drag things out of them to talk to them. And like this Eight of Swords energy, this is like literally their energy, because they're like shutting themselves off, and it's almost like they're tying themselves off in terms of communication. Like they just don't know what to do. It's like a freeze response, almost like like, oh my gosh, woo. But also like internally, with the Page of Cups, internally this person is going through like romantic scenarios, like planning trips, planning, I don't know, even a wedding, for example, things like that. Like in their mind they are in a honeymoon with you, but externally, like, they are not doing anything. Just wanted to use a cuss word there with not doing stuff. But yeah, that's how that feels like. Very shy though, like your person would be very, very shy. Let's just look at what all this is here. Yeah, they would feel the love. Okay, so with the Three of Cups here, this person would feel the love that exists between the two of you, and they would want to communicate. They would offer maybe some topics of conversation, but it would be like, it's difficult to get the conversation started. It would be like, you've had those exchanges when it's just so difficult to like get the conversation started, because there's like a little bit of a block emotionally with the other person, or the other person is just not able to carry the conversation. That's what this feels like. With the Three of Cups, however, here it's again the recognition of a soul bond, right? The Three of Cups also does talk about soul family, soul bonds, kindred spirits, kindred souls. So I feel like here it's definitely a recognition of that, like an immediate, profound recognition of that feels incredible. But at the same time, it is something that makes this person want to go introspect. We have the Hermit coming through again, the Nine of the Major Arcana here, seek. It is again the Hermit card coming through upright now, which is all about going internally into oneself to just find out what is really going on with the process. I feel like your person, again, they would go into themselves. They would start introspecting. Okay, what is happening to me? How am I feeling? What's going on here? And yeah, they would attempt to just have a conversation with you, with giving and receiving here. Definitely, it feels like you would have a pleasant, let's say like a pleasant conversation with each other, a pleasant energetic exchange with each other. It would be nothing major to the outside world. So if someone were observing you, through this exchange, they would just be like, oh, they're just, talking as colleagues, as, people who are acquaintances. They're just kind of talking, these people, they're just having like a pleasant exchange. But I feel like internally, it's like a completely different story, where this person is really just thinking so deeply about you, about this connection, feeling it so deeply. So it's not just about thinking, it's more so about feeling as well. Because just with the Lovers here, the Lovers is that profound understanding and awareness of unity, unity, what connects the two of you, that whole the whole like energetic background, the energetic higher realms that connect the two of you into this scenario, and ultimately into this life form, into this connection. Whether you're twin flames or soulmates, there would be this recognition on an introspective internal level. So it would be like a new level of awareness, like your person gets to uncover a new level of awareness of this relationship. If they got you alone, right, they would just start feeling towards you a little bit differently, like the energy would just amplify, right? And they would potentially get, I feel like, answers to certain things, but again in their internal world, as a discovery, as a revelation of some kind, right? We have love abounds. this card, as I said, revelation now, definitely strongly resonates with this card. It's like seeing with the heart. Finally seeing with the heart and being overwhelmed by what one sees. So what I'm seeing here, what I'm getting here is that I feel like your person maybe has been trying to shrug off or just not address this relationship as a profoundly important connection, or just hasn't known how to completely, orient themselves towards you around this connection, what it means, and how to just move forward in the physical world. They might have been a bit, confused or unsure what exactly to do. But I feel like this situation, if they got you alone, they would be like met with the truth of it, met with the truth of their love for you, met with the truth of this like pure innocent love that they feel for you. And that in itself would feel inexplicable to them. It would feel like they just need to think this over. They just need to sort of process this through. They just need to like receive this knowledge and allow themselves some time to like integrate this awareness. Because it just feels like they aren't able to communicate what they're feeling with you, and they need time to like regroup their energy and their mental emotional states and sort of bring that into alignment. So yeah, they would just see this love, become aware of this love, and maybe feel like the love is like washing over them as well, but the love abounds, like they wouldn't have the words to express this, and it would just be like this, almost like a revelation of love, love experienced on the spiritual level, but also love experienced so deeply on the physical level that they would just sort of go into themselves and see your relationship for its ideal expression, in its ideal expression. And I feel like that would just cause a bit of this seeking energy, like this need to go inwards and see what is going on. Now, this does not mean they wouldn't talk to you. They would talk to you, but I feel like your talking points would be quite mundane, quite average. You wouldn't talk about anything too deep, you would just be like, oh, pleasant day, we're having pleasant weather, what's going on with you? And you would like share pleasantries with each other is what I'm getting here. But like, again, that's the front, it's almost like a mask to everything that's going on internally. So let's see what else. Spirit, one more card here. Let's get one more card for group number 2. What would they do? We have trust. Yeah, like let go into the flow and just trust the process. Your person would allow themselves to just engage with the process. All right. So that again feels like they are entering into the conversation. They're allowing it. The Fool, by the way, is coming through here. Yet it's like they are spontaneous. Yet it's not like they are mentally communicating what they're going through or feeling or thinking. We have Observe here on the bottom of the deck. So the Hanged Man coming through here, which feels like they are suspending themselves a bit again, like they are calling their energy back into themselves to look at the situation differently. So your person here, they would start seeing the situation profoundly differently. Their thoughts and feelings would also possibly shift towards you, or they would just become like whacked over the head, with the knowledge of what this connection really is. And it would be like, enter Steve Jobs gif, like that explosion of the brain, like, that type of feeling. That's how I'm feeling this energy. Like they would start looking at this connection from completely different aspects. Just going to see if this camera can go out a bit more. Yes, it can. Oh, beautiful. Okay, wonderful. So now we have a bit more space here. So yeah, that's what's coming through. All right. So to just sum this up, what would your person do? They would have a pleasant exchange. Average, mundane, nothing special, but like internally there would be like this strong recognition of love and of your soul bond that would make this person deeply, and I say deeply, underlined, italics, bold, just big letters, deeply just get and go internally around this connection and start trusting it more, but also recognize the love and the revelation and the abundance that this connection can offer them. Not just on the physical, but also like on other levels of like more emotional support as well. It is, however, like they would not communicate that. It would like be very much in their own head, right? So this person would be very much in their own head when it comes to their emotions. They might not even want to share a lot of their inner workings. They might not share a lot of, just their emotions for you, or what their emotions for you are like. They would possibly just share things. However, they would just have a pleasant exchange with you is what I'm getting. And I'm not saying that they wouldn't be emotional. They would be, but it's like they wouldn't share the internal awareness with you, or just that strong love that they're feeling for you. They wouldn't necessarily come out and say it. They would, however, show it with like the way that they're looking at you, the way that they are approaching you, the way that they are looking into your eyes, the way that they're smiling at you. They would definitely, just give these indications of love, but they wouldn't, say it. They wouldn't say it, right? So on some level, this person would want to like run away from the conversation, but also they would be quite enchanted, I feel like, with you, but also a bit overwhelmed by everything that they're experiencing. And this would be a profound shift in your person's awareness and how they are going to understand this connection moving forward, how they're going to see this connection moving forward. It would be like this profound, energetic, like slap, almost like cleansing slap, let's say. So let's see. Let's get a couple of more cards out. I can't believe I've already been talking for 20 minutes. Like, what have I been saying, you guys? So, focus, stock energy. Yeah, a lot of focus would be on adventure as well, but also on finally seeing, finally understanding certain things. This is, again, a card of internal awareness, a card of internal knowing. What else, Spirit? We have desire. Okay, your person would also feel a lot of desire for you. Desire to have a home together. Desire to have more of a relationship together, more of a connection, a more deeper connection within the physical as well. But also like desire in terms of physical desire, in terms of like being incredibly attracted to you as well here. That's something that's also present. So we're going to tap into that desire in the Patreon. Extended link is below. Let's see what else. We have tranquility. They would feel quite peaceful. Maybe not really peaceful, but like peaceful in this love, but also like almost like holding so much inside. Like on the outside, they would appear incredibly peaceful and like serene and just relaxed. Internally, they would be just going through a lot of energetic shifts, which are going to be intense, but I feel like they're still going to be like peaceful in their nature. So I feel like it is a contradiction a little bit, but I feel like you guys are going to get what I mean, It's like when it comes to soulmates, when it comes to twin flames, there is this energy of feeling incredibly excited over something and feeling like there are these profound shifts happening, but at the same time, feeling incredibly peaceful, incredibly loved, and just supported and joyful through the process. Okay, so it's not like it's a heavy process. It's not difficult. Even though it does, point you towards your inner world, it's still tranquil in its essence and dreamy as well. We have Pisces energy here. One more card, please, Spirit, for group number 2. What would happen here? We have memory. So I feel like here with memory, they would also maybe bring up certain just occurrences between the two of you, certain memories, certain things that you have shared with each other, or they would just talk about something from their past, a memory or just a situation that they have been in previously. All right, so again, as a form of sharing, as a form of connecting with you, I feel like your person, yeah, they would feel a bit awkward is what I'm getting still. There is still this sense of awkwardness, but still wanting to go with the flow and wanting to be spontaneous, all the while sort of processing through a lot of energy. So what I'm getting here overall is that feeling, but also having a pleasant time with you overall, right? So what do we have? We have Leo, here we have Pisces, here we have Cancer, here we have Sagittarius, here also Scorpio coming through over here, Gemini, Virgo twice, right? We also do have Aquarius energy, we had Gemini and also Libra energy, right? So that is what is coming through here. Quite a lot of emotional and water energy with the Hanged Man as well. So I feel like emotions would be incredibly high here, definitely. High emotions, but not really sharing a lot of that. Like being holding it hostage is what I want to say, like internally within the self, to be able to process it later on when they are alone. So that's what's coming through, you guys. Okay, so hope this gives you some more clarity. Hope it gives you some more understanding of what would happen if they got you alone. So I feel like we just barely like scratched the surface here. So we're going to take this over to the extended, tap into their thoughts and feelings more in depth, and also get their 18 plus messages. So 18 plus desires, anything else here that wants to come through, especially with this desire card, that is definitely a thing that is deeply present here. So there would be sexual, energetic desire here as well, feeling very magnetically attracted. All right, so we're going to look into that more in depth in the Patreon. The link is down below. Check that out if you wish to, and if you don't, thank you so much for joining us today. If you want to book a personal tarot reading, all the information is available below. I also do currently offer some urgent video format tarot readings, which are available through Coffee. So the Coffee is a new website, so sort of like Buy Me a Coffee website, and I have a shop open there through which you can get a video urgent tarot reading with me. The spots are limited because I just do open up spots when I have more time. So check that out, and if it's not available right now, you know, it is going to be available sometime in the future. You can also check out the community page on YouTube for more information on that. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with someone that you love on the way out. And I'll see you soon in the next one. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3, welcome to this video. If you have picked this beautiful open up card, this is going to be a reading today for what would your person do if they got you alone. So in this reading, we're going to first look into what would happen between the two of you. So we're going to set these cards aside for now. So first we're going to just tap into the situation, overall what would happen. Then we're going to get into what would your person do as well, and lastly just get a bit more information about their thoughts and feelings. I feel like I'm just going to talk about all these like intermeshed as situations come through and as energy comes through. Just wanted to mention that as like 3 things that we're tapping into. Then there's also the extended video in which we're tapping into their thoughts and feelings more in depth, getting advanced additional messages, and also getting mature 18 plus messages around your person, anything more sexual and mature that wants to come through in relation to this energy if they got you alone. So let's get into it, you guys. So with open up, I feel like your person would definitely start opening up more to you if they got you alone. They would be more inclined to share things that they usually like bottle up or keep from you due to the fact that there are other people involved, right? So I feel like your person overall, they feel quite comfortable with you. There's just something about you that makes them feel comfortable. And I feel like actually usually they don't share a lot of things with you just because there are other people involved or somehow associated or could just, come in some way. There is this feeling of other people being around you usually, and if they got you alone, they would be more inclined to just be more open, be more relaxed. It's like they would be able to put down their guard more, you know? So that's coming through here with open up. Let's now just get a couple of more cards from the Light Seers Tarot. Just had to check what it's called, completely forgot. So let's see what else wants to come through here, Spirit. So what would happen if they got group number 3 alone? Please, inviting through group number 3's person. What would they do if they got them alone? Okay, the 5 of Wands coming through here. They would feel like, first of all, initially quite a lot of conflict coming through, like a lot of like conflictual energy, like what do I do? Almost like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Where do I go? Almost like trying to find a specific balance. I feel like your person definitely is not used to being alone with you. So I feel like initially they would be quite a bit spooked, if that's the right word, like a little bit, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, are we really alone? Oh my gosh, is this really happening? What's going on? Like, just a little bit unsettled. So let's see what else. The Empress, wow, gorgeous, beautiful, right? So they would see you as an Empress. I am not sure, but just to be safe here, I am just going to take one of these. We have Pisces and clear up the side boob. So the Empress energy with Pisces coming through here for you guys, right? So yeah, they would, wow, they would just be blown away by how gorgeous you're looking, right? So I want to get more cards here, but definitely the energy here about you being so wonderful is coming through here. Your physical appearance is on point. You would be incredible. You would be looking so good. I feel like your person wouldn't be able to think of anything else. So let's see what would happen here. Spirit, please. We have the 3 of Swords coming through reversed. So almost like healing the connection, healing the heartbreak. What else? We have the Tower. Wow, okay. So that's some powerful energy coming through here. We have the 8 of Wands. Limbo energy, okay, so limbo, 8 of Wands. Let's get like 2 more over that. We have the 6 of Swords reversed. And one more card, please. The 5 of Wands reversed coming through now as well, right? So, yeah, let me just bring that closer to you. I just felt like there was a glare there. We have the Queen of Swords coming through here on the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like there would be a beautiful conversation that would develop between the 2 of you. I'm just going to put this one here. So overall, what I'm getting here is that you guys would definitely strike up an incredibly, incredibly beautiful, uplifting, amazing conversation with each other. A little bit intellectual, but also very loose, very friendly, very open, very available. I feel like there would be a lot of receiving information with like love and importance and surrender, but also like a lot of wisdom within your conversation. I feel like mostly if they got you alone, there would be like this conversation that would unfold between the 2 of you. Like you would both, or maybe like just your person, since we're asking about them, they would open up more and share more things about their experiences in life. Like for some of you, I feel like they would share the Tower moment energy or just their experience with the Tower moment that has recently happened to them and like a heartbreak that has been a part of that. If this is someone who has experienced a Tower moment with you or has had a heartbreak situation happen with you, I feel like then you would be addressing that within this situation, within these circumstances. they would feel like incredible around how you're looking. So it would be like, oh my gosh, group number 3, you look amazing. I feel like they would communicate that to you as well. They wouldn't say everything that they're thinking, but they would think like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. You look so put together. You look so nurtured. You look so good. You feel like you're really taking care of yourself. They would definitely, notice so many physical attributes, to the way that your lips are looking, to the way that your eyes are looking, to the way that your eyes like shine and look at them, to how beautiful you look, to how like serene your whole face is and your face shape. There's just so much about the physical appearance that they would note. And yeah, it just feels like you would open up a lot of like quite important conversations with each other, and have like a mature, very open, loving, but also very like intelligent conversation with each other around that. So also wisdom is coming through, so wise, intelligence. If you're hearing noises in the background, it's just my cat sort of playing with certain things. I just got a little bit distracted there looking at her. So yeah, that's what's coming through here. So opening up, but also having difficulty letting go of the past. With the 6 of Swords, I feel like the main obstacle, let's say if we could call it an obstacle, is like this person not being able to move forward mentally, like not being able to let go of the past. They would be talking about their past, whether it's a past with you or a past with someone else. They would be like stuck on it a little bit. With the 8 of Wands, there is an indication of wanting to move forward. There is an indication, I feel like your person would possibly even say this to you, that they want to do better, that they want to change, etc. And they want to move forward. They want to have a new start, literally. But like with the 6 of Swords energy, it's coming through like, mentally they're still holding on to the past. Especially like with the 5 of Wands, it just feels like their energy would be a little bit all over. It would not be like very, I'm getting practical or grounded or realistic, So if you guys got together, I feel like it would still be a very, very important moment for your person. And they would be, able to maintain a very proper, intelligent, wise conversation with you. They would still be a little bit all over the place. They would still be a little bit like rattled up. I'm not sure really why. Okay, so we're going to get a couple of more cards here. Okay, so I got my answer. So we have confront. Okay, so we're going to see what these cards are coming through as, and then we're going to just see what else wants to come through, right? So we have confront here, the moon. So I feel like you, in some ways, you represent this person's shadow in some sense. Like you trigger them a little bit, but also you through your energy, you push energetically, emotionally this person towards aligning with their inner child, or looking at their life through the lenses of their inner child, which is what I feel like is painful for this person to do, because I'm hearing they're out of alignment with the inner child, which is painful. This is a painful process, right? So with confront here, they would be confronting certain aspects of themselves that they have been denying, disowning about themselves, or just haven't been willing to look into. That's what the Tower moment here is about, and possibly the healing that is a part of that as well. With the 3 of Swords, there is a profound energetic healing taking place here as well. This is like the healing of the heartbreak, the healing of the broken heart. So if your person got you alone energetically, they would open up their heart to you a little bit, and through your connection, I feel like you are a very wise person, and also someone who understands energy, possibly does Reiki or is some other kind of energy worker, healer, practitioner. you know, and you would be able to, in some ways, like just through your words and through your conversation, like bring them to a state of healing and moving forward and being able to overcome this heartbreak, this difficulty. This heartbreak is not necessarily a romantic heartbreak, you know, broken heart can also be in relation to the inner child, you know, so having your heart broken because you couldn't listen or couldn't align with the inner child energy, for example, because something was so painful in childhood, and just, you know, feeling this pain over that. So I feel like here in this group, I'm seeing a lot of releasing of pain and healing after trauma. Also, this occurrence, if you guys got to be alone together, it would be an end of a long, difficult period in your person's life, and there would be a lot of overcoming here. I feel like emotionally, this person would still hold certain things inside of themselves, so they still wouldn't share everything, definitely, but they would begin to open up here, which I feel like you would definitely deeply appreciate. They might get emotional as well. Just with the healing process here, I feel like this person could get emotional, could release a lot of things with the moon here as well. There could be like a lot of spikes, emotional spikes, and a bit of heaviness emotionally as well associated with this. But I feel like you are definitely someone who like is used to that and can handle that energy, and you know, you're not going to feel overwhelmed by it, is what I'm trying to say. We also do have here clarity of belief and challenging times. All right, so your person would, through this exchange, just feel like a new fresh start is coming, like they are able to start thinking about their situation here differently, maybe their situation with you here as well, or just situation about their life in general, maybe both. I feel like they would definitely start thinking differently about you here. We also do have challenging times, the 5 of Wands coming through in the upright position. We have them in reversed here as well. So yeah, this would be literally like a conversation about the challenging times that this person has been through, and like you providing nurturing energy and clarity and help and wisdom in this situation, and like just a clarity and understanding of what this means for them, like helping them through the process is what I'm getting here. And again, you know, just this is going to depend on your situation, whether or not this is something that's related to your connection. I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a conversation about your relationship, especially if you are in a romantic attachment with each other. For others of you, it's like you're going to help this person through a healing journey of some kind with this confronting, right? So that's what I'm seeing here, almost like doing the work of an energy healer or a shaman a little bit, you know, like you're going to be helping them process certain energies. Yeah, I feel like this almost feels to me like a therapy session. And I'm not sure if you guys are a therapist, but just this feels like a therapy session, like someone coming to someone else for help, guidance, and to help them see more clearly, someone who they respect, someone who they see as a feminine energy, and someone who usually helps clear up things, allows them to see with fresh new eyes, new ideas, helps them find inspiration, helps them have a breakthrough as well, and just is good at communication and is overall, you know, allowing them to connect to mental clarity, to their own mental clarity, and through the clouds of unhealed emotions, you know. Yeah, it's like you are a gift, and talking to you here for this group, this is a gift. It's like talking to you is a gift here. That's the overall feeling that I'm getting. So we did get one more card for each of the groups, so I'm going to also do that for you guys here. So we're just going to get one more card out here. What else? For group number 3, we have detach, finding internal balance. This is This is, I feel like, just, you know, Libra energy, justice card, like putting things right. You're helping them see more clearly. You're helping them like practice non-attachment within any connection, any situation that you guys are in, and see with clear eyes, see with more positivity, see their situation with more positivity as well. It does feel like your person has been going through heaviness here, so it's like you allow them to spread their own wings through this connection, through this conversation. And I feel like, okay, so to sum up, this is going to be a conversation that you guys are going to have with each other, whether it's about your connection or about something else that this person is going through or has been going through. It is going to be around releasing a resolution of trauma, confronting the parts of themselves that they didn't want to look into. So in whatever way this comes across is going to be absolutely perfect, but that is what I'm seeing here. It's like this is an opportunity for them to confront certain things, to advance, to move through, to find clarity, to detach from certain things that they are not like healthily connected to. So it's like you're going to help them see areas within their lives in which they have like toxic attachment to certain things, for example. And it almost like this feels like the work of a counselor, a work of a psychotherapist. So I'm not sure who you guys are asking about, or maybe you just do that with people in general, like you help them through things, but that's what I'm seeing here. You're helping this person open up and clear out certain energies. And yeah, their thoughts and feelings here are just releasing a lot of difficulty, releasing a lot of pain, like facing their fears. There might be crying involved here from your person's energy as well, is what I'm seeing, and like breakthroughs, deep breakthroughs of understanding. And it's like you're with them along the way, you're with them through this whole process and bringing them towards like a place of harmony. Okay, so let's just get a couple of more cards here. Let's see what else wants to show up. Let's see what else for group number 3. So what would happen? Regeneration. Yeah, like transforming, regenerating this person into a more ideal self, into who they want to be. We have Aries energy. So again, starting anew. The Aries energy is, you know, the beginner energy. So it's like starting a new cycle, fresh starts. We also do have, we have tranquility here coming through as well. You're aligning this person with peace, with tranquility. So they are going to be going through heavy emotions here, but also ultimately they're going to align with peace, with clarity at the end or through the process. So let's just get more cards out here. What else? We have desire. So desire coming through. I feel like your person would definitely feel a lot of desire for you as well. For some of you, you could even be working through this. You could be working through the desire and possibly the things they have not allowed themselves to express to you before, and things that have caused like heartbreak in the past, and they are now like allowing themselves to release that pain. Or certain desires that they also have. So, you know, one aspect of this is physical attraction to you that has potentially caused this person pain in some sense. Maybe pain in the sense of not being able to have you or to be with you, or the certain obstacles that were in the way. You know your situation. But with desire here, there were also like things that this person felt like they couldn't have, whether it's a relationship with you, or whether it's something else, or whether it's both, or whether it's more than one thing or two things or three things. You know, it just is around their desire. And then also what I'm hearing is their willingness to go after what they desire. Yes, I feel like, yeah, and that's connected to the inner child. The willingness, the power, the like vitality to, and also like this, the 8 of Wands, you know, that that spark to go after your desires and to trust your desires. I feel like that is where this person is out of alignment. You're potentially helping them reorient their focus towards what is the most important in their lives. That it's important to follow their joy. Here is what I'm getting, especially like with the Sagittarius energy. I'm just so happy. With the Sagittarius energy, there's this like childlike willingness to explore and to go out there and like be a pilgrim and be a traveler and just, know things and learn things on the go, like learn things through experience. I feel like that is what this person lacks, and you're pushing them and focusing their energy on that, on allowing themselves to live, creating this sort of profound tower moment for this person, allowing things that are not meant to be a part of their lives to like get flushed away, and the ground to remain, the stability to remain here. So that's what I'm seeing here, you guys. This is quite a special group, quite a, unique group. So, make sure this resonates. If it doesn't, go also listen to other groups if one is calling to you a bit more. In terms of signs, what we have is Pisces energy here. Also with the Empress, we do have Libra energy. We also have Libra here. Taurus energy coming to Sagittarius over here. Cancer, Pisces, and Aries energy. Also Gemini, Aquarius with the Queen of Swords. So thank you so much for joining me today, my darlings. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I'm going to take this over to the extended now, where we're tapping into a bit more deeply into their thoughts and feelings, and also getting 18 plus mature messages around just what they're going through, their feelings, their thoughts through this connection and through this situation if they got you alone. Now, if you want to book a personal tarot reading, all the information is down below. I also have a new offering on Ko-fi website. The links to that are also down below in regards to urgent video format tarot readings with me. So private tarot readings that are received within 24 hours. You can possibly still book them at this time as this video is going live. So check that out. There is a limited availability of that, since I'm not going to have them all the time, but just here and there when I have a bit more time. So yeah, just check it out, and if you're interested, check it out whenever you want to, and possibly they're going to be available at some time in the future. So thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. See you on Patreon if you want to, and thank you so much for being here. If you're leaving right now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below on your way out. Love you guys so very much. Sending all my love, blessings, and talk to you soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste.